boy, we have so many things to talk about tonight. Yes. Patrick wants to talk about politics. We'll talk about whatever. Thanks, Patrick. You know what? I liked it. We'll talk about whatever you want. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about anything. And I do like this music. This music gives me that nice backwoods kind of feel. I am smoking some Germain's medium flake in a Peterson 306 with a fishtail, which by the way has a warped stem. Might not be able to see it, but it's got a warped stem on it. You know, Patrick, I felt like everybody was always missing the whiteboard, and I just thought, you know what? Why not? Why not just bring back the whiteboard and let it start the show for us? I'm trying to decide, should I use that for the Letter It Friday show logos too? I could probably do that. They don't take much. I am so glad my poison ivy is about to go away. I've been hating that crap. I think I've had it for what, like 2 weeks now? Yeah. I think I've probably had it for about 2 weeks. I can't. It's awful. Thanks to the wife. Thanks to the wife, because she cooled down this area, which is much nicer now. But it will get hot at some point. It will get hot. This blend burns so well. Has such an aromatic quality. It's just so enjoyable. I'm a big fan. So yeah, so Liz Cheney got the boot. She got the boot hard. So, all right. So I looked up the word. I looked up the word, Patrick. I did. Just to make sure I understood. Ostracized. Exclude, for instance, someone from a society or group. This is Patrick. Oh, good. My Overpipe Live is working now on it. I got that bug fixed. Yes. So, was Liz Cheney ostracized? That's the ultimate question. Are you ostracized if you abandon the group? So it's kind of like, you know, one of your friends decides, I'm no longer going to be part of this group. And then everybody's like, all right, see you later. And then when something bad happens, you're like, see, you should have been part of a group.
Name Todd.
Todd. And it's like, is she ostracized, or did she abandon her post? I mean, it's a question. You know. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, was she ostracized, or did she abandon her post? Or is she ostracized after she abandoned her post? Because she seemed to get along there. I mean, there's other Republicans that she seems to get along with. So I don't know if I would say that she was ostracized if she left willingly. That I don't know. You better love this shirt, sir.
Hope everyone's doing well. It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
Am I going to get banned? Because it's like, I'm nervous to do the chop. We should be able to do the chop. Here's some brownie points. Who knows where the Braves got the tomahawk chop? I mean, you know, you're a Mets fan and an Alabama fan. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, you live up there where the Mets are. I live down here where the Braves are. That's fair. My daughter goes to Alabama. I'm an Alabama fan. That's fair. We don't, you know, Patrick, she might not be able to stomach orange face, but man, I don't know if that's correct either because she loves to talk about him. I feel like she self-sabotaged her own career because she's so infatuated with him. Then on top of that, what's even funnier is on top of that, she puts out a speech comparing herself to Abraham Lincoln and then kind of doing this little like slide in of, hey, I might run for president. Do it. Please. Go right ahead. But what ticket or what party will she run on? Eh? It will be fascinating. I am enjoying. It's a great time to be alive because you're going to tell your grandkids about the crazy stuff that we went through. Some people get through it. Anyways, what is everybody smoking and drinking? What are y'all up to? Feel like my dog is over there, like grunting or something. Oh, I think she's got a chance. Did you hear that the attorney? Oh, garage door, letting the dog out. Did you hear that Donald Trump did? Donald Trump did endorse the attorney, Donald Goldman. I mean, or Ron Goldman, Don Goldman, whatever his name was. I thought that was hilarious. But I mean, come on. She should have at least ran in the state that she lived in. I can't believe how fast this burns down. I gotta slow my chooching. I don't know. Let her run. I mean, haven't they said that like Donald Duck gets like a good chunk of votes? He hasn't hurt anybody. Patrick smoking some haunted bookshop in a Phoenix 2003 rusticated bent apple. Yeah, I'm all for whoever wants to run. I'm still rooting for Joe Biden. 2024. I mean, he got so many more votes than Barack Obama. That's the guy. That's the guy right there. That's who represents the most diverse party out of the two-party system right there, Joe Biden. Come on, man. I mean, honestly, who could you vote for on the Democrat ticket that's more diverse than Joe Biden? I mean, he's got that super diverse set of blue eyes and pale skin. It's hard to do with a straight face. But anyways. Yeah, but Patrick, I mean, you know, they kind of had to bribe him with a pipeline, which isn't that green, right? I mean, is it green? Are pipelines green now? I mean, I don't know. Guess pipelines are green. Manchin gets a pipeline. He gives a vote. I don't know. Maybe Republicans just need to take a page out of the playbook and start offering something up to their Republicans. I mean, maybe offer up like something constitutional for Rand Paul, or I don't know, like I don't know what you give Mitt Romney. I don't know what you give him. Anyways, let's check out and see what the CDC had. I thought this was fascinating. So this comes from the AP News. CDC director announces shakeup, citing some fluid mistakes. I think she said, "It's not lost on me that we fell short in many ways," responding to the flu virus. "We had some pretty public mistakes, and so much of this effort was to hold up the mirror to understand where and how we could do better." Okay. I mean, it sounds like, altering the agency's organization chart to undo some changes made during the... Okay, all right. Establishing an Office of Intergovernmental Affairs to smooth participant or partnerships with the other agencies. Okay. Creation of a new executive council to help Walensky set strategy. Okay, so more payroll. I mean, if you're gonna go ahead and throw out a bunch of money to the IRS, of course the CDC is gonna be like, hey, what about us, guys, gals? What about us? What about you and me? What have you done for me lately? Asks the CDC. I mean, Anything going on in the pipe world? Has anybody posted any good videos? In the past 24? Let's see what's been going on. Oops, some Virginia notes. The Bull and Burley. Oh, let's check out the short boat ride from Charlie. Let's we'll go to the right side. Is that snowing or raining? It must be raining. Get away from me. Wow. There's some blue water. Yep, I see it. Blue water. I like that he's got his party music going on his party boat. Oh, that sucks, Patrick. It'd be nice if they had gotten a venue. I guess, is that why he's called Boca to Boynton? But this one's Boynton to Boca. Right? Boynton to Boca, I think this is. Dog is pooped. Smoking a stick. Smart idea out there on the ocean. Interesting, Charlie. Interesting. Let's see what else we got. Oh, good old Cat Dad. That's coming up later. I need some like juicy videos. There's not a lot of juicy YTPC videos. Let's try pipe smoking. Let's see if there's any good pipe smoking videos. Oh, Paul Gilson. Yes. Oh, that's cute. Let's watch that. Is that a story? I don't know. Closet smoking is what got this couple together. I don't know if that's a. I don't know if that's what it is. Oh, let's see what Matthew's got on here. Where's Matthew at? Is Matthew in here still? I want to hear Matthew's. I want to hear Matthew's. What he's got going.
All. Matthew here from Picking and Piping. Hope you're having a good week.
I wanted to hear your answer.
I'm actually recording this video a few days prior to when I'm posting it because I wanted to answer Chad's question of the week. And, well, the last many weeks now I've forgotten to answer it because by the time I usually do my videos on the weekend, it's almost a week after he posts them and I forget. So I'm doing it early now so I remember.
Well, sure.
But also a couple things today I wanted to cover.
That's okay. That's all right.
Out of my Walker pipe company, Shop Pipe. It's a great pipe. Smoked beautifully.
Right, let me go to this side because
Professor Walker does a great job.
Professor Walker.
In it, I'm smoking some C&D Speakeasy. It's actually a recent try for me. Cracked this tin open just recently, and
you got you a ring light there,
blend.
Matthew?
I don't want to say disappointed,
Stepping up there.
but the tin note on it is like really strong with the rum flavoring, and I thought it would be stronger tasting of the rum too. Which
Hey there, Andrew.
I can barely pick it out actually in the blend itself. I don't know if I just let
Step it up there, Matthew. That a boy.
It was moist, so I let it dry, and not getting much rum. A little bit, but not much. But overall, I like the blend. It's some of my favorite components: Kentucky, Perique, Virginia's. I think there might be Orientals too, but I'm not positive. But anyway, it's a good blend. So, trying to keep it going. Also wanted to put out a call out there to sorry, my daughter just
Oh no! You gotta see this. It's great. Look at her little head poking up.
my daughter just popped her head out here because she had a question, even though she's supposed to be in bed. Funny how that happens. So as I was saying, I call out to all of you who purchased some Sun Bear, the recent batch that came out, 2 weeks ago, Mountain Flower. I really wanted to get a tin, and I still want to get my hands on a tin. I tried to buy some like a few hours after they released it, and I tried a bunch of websites, not just the popular ones, and everyone was sold out. So if you have a tin, you're willing to sell me, send me a message, email me.
Was it the Sun Bear or the Sun Bear Mountain Flower, Matthew?
Off of you, or trade for some tobaccos, whatever.
Up the volume. Let me see.
Still interested in some Sun Bear.
Oh, so there we go. Sorry about that. Thank you, Patrick.
Let's see. So, Chad's question this week. I haven't watched because it's still early. He just posted it today when I'm recording this, so I haven't seen anyone else's responses. So I apologize if I'm repeating anyone else. But he asked about racism and the question of whether any racist comment can ever be true. And my answer is vehemently no. And I'll give you two reasons. One, a racist comment, whether it's, let's say, about a nationality, you're saying that someone is ignorant, less intelligent, whatever it might be, whatever the comment might pertain to. If you're calling, even if you say one person's doing something and you make that racist, disparaging remark to them, those comments are generally about the race, the nationality as a whole. So it's not true or fair to pigeonhole one person by a whole nationality and say this one person is less intelligent, or I mean, this whole nationality might be less intelligent, and or whatever it might be because of one person's action. I mean, so right then and there, you can't just make a blanket statement about one person of a whole nationality. And in of itself, you can't say a whole nationality is in any way less than another person, less intelligent, less human, or whatever it might be, whatever the comment might be involved. And I'm not explaining well. I'm sorry. I had my thoughts in my head, and I'm not.
Happens to me all the time.
With them.
Same thing. I'm with you.
Let me give you an example. I live in a city south of Buffalo that has a very high Muslim population, and a lot of people are still very racist about Muslims post 9/11, and it's because of the actions of a few that this whole nationality is getting a bad name. And even locally, my next door neighbors are Muslim. They're great people.
Tough.
Kind, very generous. They make great food too, by the way.
Tough. Question.
My kids play with them. I mean, they're really wonderful people, and you can't just make a general statement about one person or a whole negative comment about a whole nationality because of the actions of one or a few. So that's one reason why I say it's not true, that there's no truth to a racist comment. And the second one is racism. Those comments in and of themselves are disparaging, and your intent is to belittle or put someone down. And I don't care what the reason is for what you're saying or why you're saying it, and whether it's based on a nationality, a gender, or whatever, or religion. Dehumanizing someone or disparaging comments is putting someone down. There's never any truth to that. You know, we're all human beings. We're all made by the same God. We all have the same worth and value. So any kind of comment that demeans someone, whatever the basis may be, is untrue and unfounded. So that's my second thought. Second reason for saying why those comments aren't true. So I hope I explained that well enough. And yeah,
You did good.
that's my thought on that. Hope you guys all have a good week. Oh, remember, got a Sunbearton, let me know. Check out my pipe puzzle and on Briar Report. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a good week. God bless.
Yep. Let's check out the Briar Report. Dead a boy. Dead a boy. Dead a boy. Yeah, that was a good video. That's a tough one, right? Like, I mean, not tough as in like coming up with an answer, but it's tough as in like, man, it just hits a topic that everybody gets very nervous to talk about these days because it's such a touchy situation. And it is. It's an extremely touchy situation. And you have to be very these days you have to be very careful about all the topics you talk about, especially if you work in any kind of corporate setting, things like that. So I mean that would based off of what you're saying there, can you have racist policies? Can things start off good and turn bad too? What about let's say, what about affirmative action, right? Woo! Say affirmative action, for instance, schools or something like that. And I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I know some of it, but I don't know all of it. But let's say affirmative action helped, an African-American girl get into a school. Now, that her getting into that school, did she need that? And does affirmative action rob her of all the hard work she did to get into that school? Because not only that school, but a whole bunch of other schools. She just picked that school. But let's say she doesn't need affirmative action. She just is a rock star and she busted out. Now she has to always wonder, did I get this? Did I get the bump into it because of affirmative action? So can things that are intended to be good at some point inherently become negative? You know, or do we outgrow some of these things at some point? You know, take for instance, you know, the welfare state. There's people that are okay with welfare. There's people that aren't. I typically go with the definition of insanity. You know, if you haven't reduced vastly the amount of people on welfare, is it working? Does it need to be revamped? You know, and that's kind of the things that I look at. Like, what positive things are we trying to get out of certain things, and what we're doing? Now, it's not saying that affirmative action doesn't help some, but you know, are there certain ones that don't need it? Matthew, you're 100% correct there too. You know, I mean, that's the thing is, like, you know, what are we trying to gauge? I mean, like, so many people always talk about, you know, like the border, all right, and walls and stuff like that. I'm fine with a wall. I have no problems with a wall. In fact, you know, for me, it's not to prevent any of those women and children from coming over here. I've got a buddy on the border, and I asked him. I mean, I got a buddy on Border Patrol. Okay, I won't say where he's at. Love you, pal. He's a subscriber. He watches, but he's like, yeah, walls work. He's like, the reason walls work is the same reason a gated fence works, the same reason a front door works, and walls around a house work. And is it going to eliminate all the problems? Absolutely not. Is it going to help Border Patrol be able to, you know, get these people and do what they need? Absolutely. And will it help preventing some of the smuggling, like for instance fentanyl, which is the biggest killer between the ages of 18 and 45 for males? God, that's terrible. I mean, what was it? What was the lady actress? What's her name? She I think they found fentanyl in her system. Holy crap! The one that was like driving like, there's no way a Mini Cooper goes that fast. She had an Acme rocket tied to that sucker, and it was, boo! There's no way a PT Cruiser goes that fast. But the actress that died, I mean, they said she had fentanyl. Patrick, I agree. But if the problem doesn't get addressed, we're still back in that loop in the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. At least the wall was doing something different. I'm all about trying stuff, but you got to do something different if you're at a stalemate. If you know, we're at a situation where everybody wants to talk about immigration reform. My wife's an immigrant. Mother-in-law's an immigrant. You know, I mean, it's like I have a whole side of my family that's immigrants. And, you know, they had to do it the legitimate way. They had to wait. There's a whole process. You know, it's not easy. It's stressful and extremely expensive. But there is a process. There's a process and there are laws. And that's the thing that I say about the wall. At least when there's a wall in place, it doesn't matter who's president. One president can say, all right, we're going to enact all these current laws on the books really harshly. And then we got another one that can come in and say, we're not going to deal with them at all. If there's a wall up, they can't do either. So at some point, the wall is going to prompt the reform at some point. Oh, absolutely. Cartels will use tunnels, but they gotta get a little dirtier. They can't just walk across. I mean, yeah, I mean, I agree. Address the issue. Patrick, how long have they been trying to address the issue though? At some point, if you're saying you're going to address the issue, but you don't address, this is like when my mom always said that bike or Red Ryder BB gun that I was going to get for Christmas each year that I never got, but she kept saying she was going to get it. You know what I did? I saved up money and I bought my own. And then it's over. You know? Well, I mean, if you want to address the issues that are making people come to America, then you got to go to their countries. And I'm not for regime changes. Nope. We give a lot of money to those countries, which obviously it doesn't get to those people, which is not kind of unlike our country. I mean, think about how much money goes to wealthy people from the government that are donors and everything else. That doesn't go to any of the, I mean, what did we say? What was it, a few days ago or whatever? Like the IRS audited, and out of the audits, 54% of the audits were for those that make under $25,000 a year and qualify for earned income credit. Why? That was just last year. That was just 2021 fiscal year. Why? Why are you auditing them? Leave them alone. Go get them big old rich people. Let them pay. I don't know why you don't. 54% of those audits? That's highway robbery. That's terrible. Where's that change? You know, I mean, it's just some of those things that, like, look, it's if it falls under, if we get to the definition of insanity, and nothing is working, we have to change. Not to mention Occam's razor. You know, if you put up a wall, it's going to deter. It is a deterrent. It's not a preventative measure, but it is a deterrent. And, you know, according to Border Patrol, it's working where they've put it. And so, I mean, I don't think that's a problem. Oh no. Chip said good evening. You got to stop winning. I got to change that word because you always say it, Chip. But I mean, the other thing that makes those people want to come to this country is because the country is that awesome. Some people might not feel like it is, but it's that awesome. This is the only country in the world with the ability with the upward mobility potential. You can't get it anywhere else. It just doesn't exist. That's why not just people south of our border, but people across the ocean. You know, there's tons of people that want to come here, and I don't blame them because it's the American dream. It's not dead. I think Americans have lost sight of the dream, but there's people that are coming across the border that haven't lost sight of it. They're hungry for it, man. They're ready to go. But we've got to do something. I'm with Patrick. Something's got to be done. But if nobody's going to do anything, if Congress is not going to do it, who's supposed to do it? I don't want the presidents going back and forth, executing some laws, not executing others. You put up a wall, there's not that you can say you're not going to execute all day a rule, and then you can say you are going to execute rules, and that wall is still going to do what it's going to do. You can't change that once that sucker's up, unless you literally go and cut it down, which that would be amazing to see that level of politics in that, which would be crazy. That would be nuts. I'd be like, no way. Speaking of nuts, I want to watch my good old buddy doing some drunk cooking because he's hilarious. He's so funny. I love this guy. Just crazy, a crazy dude.
Hey guys, this is I guess another episode of drunk cooking because I've been drinking a few beer and I'm getting hungry. But as you can tell, I've already started the video because this is not a planned video. Let's back it up a few minutes. This is one big chicken breast that I boiled and then pulled apart and then seasoned it with Old Bay. It's pretty good stuff.
Old Bay.
I've got some crescent rolls here. I've already used a couple of them. And I've got some sharp cheddar cheese right there. What I'm doing, besides making a mess, let's see, right there, I'm taking just a big pinch of this.
Oh, thanks, Chip.
Chicken seasoned with Old Bay.
And I'm sorry that it's so clear.
And getting a pinch of this sharp cheddar. And rolling it up best you can. It don't have to be pretty because it's going in a pan. This is going in my cast iron pan to be exact. Let's make one more on cam for you guys. Nothing to it.
It's always good if it's cast iron. Patrick, I think the country
Too much
is
chicken.
represented
Be all right.
in Congress fairly well with the fracturing.
Now, backstory. I was in the grocery store today.
Gordon Ramsay would have a
I
stroke.
want to cook this chicken breast. This is one chicken breast, if I haven't already said it. And it's a pretty good size one, so I let it boil for about 15 minutes to make sure it was finished. Now, I was walking around the grocery store, I thought, I want to make something tonight with that chicken breast besides just frying it or baking it or maybe even grilling it. And so I came up with this. Some crescent rolls, sharp cheddar, and I'm going to put it in the cast iron pan in the oven at 350. Then we're going to add some cream of
Oh
chicken
no!
soup.
No!
Shit, hang on. Oh, where were we? Lighting technical difficulties.
What happened?
Wait,
What did he do? Hold on.
I watered
Let's go
down
back.
this
What happened?
chicken soup that I watered down.
Oh!
Shit, hang on. Oh. Lighting technical difficulties.
Oh my God! Was that a shop light? Did he have a shop light next to his food? Oh my God! Was that a shop light next to his food? Oh my God! I gotta take a drink. Oh, I dropped something. I gotta post a note on me now. Oh my God! All right, I'm okay. All right, let's continue. Whew.
Anyway, I watered down this cream of chicken soup.
Get that
with just a
brisket,
little bit of
Andrew.
milk to get just a little bit more runny than it normally is. So I'm going to finish up.
That was
the rest of these
I cooked 2
crescent
briskets.
rolls. When does a crescent roll become a croissant, or is that something different?
Okay, does anybody know when does a crescent roll become a croissant? Okay.
Maybe you guys can let me know. Is it a croissant roll? Crescent roll? I don't know. But when I get these last, I think 4 finished, I'll be back, guys. Hang on. All right, so there we have it. 2, 4, 6, 8 crescent rolls wrapped in what I just showed you a few minutes ago.
This is true,
I
Matthew.
got the oven preheated to a, what's that?
Let's get that. Let's
Croissant.
get that hair. Let's get that hair off that croissant.
Anyway, 350 for. Oh hell, I don't know. I'll look at them about 5 minutes. So I want these to start baking and getting puffed up a little bit before I pour this. What is this again? The cream of chicken. That's right, with a little milk to lift it up. So off the oven and it goes. All right, guys, it's been about 10 minutes. And they're not starting to get brown yet, but they're getting more texture to them. They're getting a little hard. So here's our cream of chicken. Let's go ahead and throw some of this cheese in with this cream of chicken. How about
Why
that?
not? Why not?
That might make it a little bit gooder. A little bit gooder. Go ahead and whisk that in with a fork.
Okay, Chip.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna check him out
thicken it
next.
up again, like it was when it came out of the can. We'll make it work
Right, Andrew.
because that's all we got. Now I'm just gonna.
Oh, that's
This
chunky
all
cheese.
on top. Might be faster doing it like this. On top of these croissants, it's got the chicken, cheese, Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Get that all smothered.
This is
just like that, just like I told.
this is
I see.
my old friend Ammo Head.
Let's get everybody to know each other.
He actually ended up getting kind of popular for a bit and
Just like
went all
that.
keto.
I guess this what comes some kind of casserole. I don't know. Now I want to cook another. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Man. All right, back in the oven at 350 for. I'll check it in 10 minutes. Alrighty, it's been about 10 minutes, and that's the result. It's done. But what I've decided to do,
Oh, here we go. And there's more.
put some more sharp cheddar on top.
More cheese.
Roll button, get some color on it. That's right. Pow! Pow!
Pow!
You can't never have enough cheese, right?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, what I forgot. When I was rolling those up a while ago, can you imagine? I had the chicken and the cheese. If I put just a slice of bacon, oh my God.
Oh.
When I make it again, it'll have some bacon in it. So I'm going to put this back in the oven on broil until the top gets brown. Hang on. All right, real quick, I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine here on YouTube, the 80s podcast channel. The dude, now he introduced me to Old Bay a few years ago. He actually sent me a can, and I've gone through it, and this is another can. But anyway, I've never used Old Bay before. It's great on, it says crabs, shrimp, chicken. So you just see me use it on, we actually didn't see me use it, but I put some of this in that chicken a while ago. Now, it's pretty stout. A lot of you guys on party are know all about it, but I never did. So I don't add a whole lot to it, but just a little goes a long way. Thanks, dude, at 80s Podcast channel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matthew. It's just west of me, about 35 minutes. Yeah. It's just east of Canton.
So there we have it.
Canton's west of it, and then we're west of
Pull it out
Canton.
of the oven.
Yeah, it's not far from it. Let me know what day.
That's right. I've been letting it cool off for about 20 minutes. I can actually hold the pan now, so...
Oh, it ain't sliding.
Hot. So, got me a plate. Got me a spatula. There, guys. I don't know where everybody is. So
Who said Gordon Ramsay would have lost his mind? Oh, I don't know about it.
out. Maybe you guys can remind me. I don't know. But that's cheesy goodness right there. Oh, that'll be plenty for a taste test, right? Put that in the back. Let's put that right there.
Does he get the knife out? That's the question. Nope.
Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Chicken, cheese,
That's chicken. That's chicken, Andrew.
croissant rolls or crescent rolls or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. That's what it looks like.
Here comes your ASMR section.
All right, I'm not even going to say it. How good it is. But, oh, dang. It's good. That's a winner. That's according to my recipe book. I don't think I'm missing nothing.
Is it some Keystone?
Try that, guys. I guarantee you like it. Some sour cream somewhere in it might elevate it, but I don't think it needs it. I really
Somewhere.
don't think it needs it. I mean, look at that. Yeah. That's incredible. Good. Bunch of U's in it. As always, guys and girls, cheers, and thanks for watching. Bye.
He is one of my favorite. He's just, there's something about him. He's just so flippin' funny. I've always enjoyed him. Who did you say earlier? What was it? Unca Hillbilly. Okay. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, yeah, he's jamming out and everything. Golly, that tore me up. Let's see what he says. Help a brother out. Okay.
Hey, it's your Uncle Hillbilly coming to you from somewhere in southeast Kansas. Hey, I was out there at the Walmart just a little bit ago, and I was pulling out of the drive, and there's a car along the road there, and a young couple, man, woman, and a boy there, young teenage boy, and had a sign that said, stranded, need to get to Kentucky. Any help would be appreciated. You know what, I thought about it. I said, you know what, I spun around, went back to Walmart, got me a little extra cash, and wanted to give it to him. You know, God has been good to me. He has blessed me with way more than I deserve, let me tell you. And, you know, if I can help somebody, and who am I to judge? They might be just a bumming money. I don't know. It ain't my place to judge. But I do know one thing. In that instruction manual that the old man upstairs gave me, it states right in there in black and white, when I was hungry, you fed me, and when I was thirsty, you gave me drink. So that wasn't no, well, if you was wearing a suit, or maybe if you was driving a nice car, or maybe, no. It said, when I was hungry, you fed me, and when I was thirsty, you gave me drink. So, hey, like I said, who am I to judge? Anyhow, you know what, when you see them people, I give them old boys up there in Kansas City, there are a lot of people along in the intersections of bumming money. I slip them $1 or $2 now and then. And you never know what they're going through. You don't know their story. You don't know them. But they might, hey, it might just had a bad day. Old boy just needs a cold beer.
Boy,
Never know.
needs a cold beer.
I just wanted to give you a holler out, get that out of my head. You know, I was thinking, you never know what people are going through. That's somebody's son, daughter, grandson, family out there. They might be on the up and up. They may not. Ain't my job. But you do what you feel is right. And if you ain't got nothing to give, just give a smile. I tell you what, sometimes that's all somebody needs just to get through the day. Just one day at a time is all we can do. And that's all you can ask anybody to do. One day at a time. Y'all have a good day. It's your old Uncle Hillbilly. And always remember, God is good. From southeast Kansas, Uncle Hillbilly. Peace out.
Why do I feel like he's related to Donald Hughes? Hey, Donald, how are you? I feel like there might be some relation. Should we get another ammo head? Like, I kind of want to go further back. I want to go way back with this guy and just see something he's got. We got to find a replacement for him though, because one day, excuse me, one of these days these videos are going to run out. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's go with poor man's meal. Okay. Let's go with poor man's meal.
Guys, I'm going to show you how to throw a very cheap meal together tonight. We're going to start with some rice-a-roni. This is chicken flavored. I like beef better, but I'm out. $1. This costs $1. $1. Here's some great value onion rings. About $2.
$2.
I'm probably not even going to cook half of this, so I'll say $1. So that's $2. And then you got you some ham over here. Same place, Walmart. Great value. And 1 piece of cheese. So we're going to make rice-a-roni, onion rings, and a hot ham and cheese sandwich.
Okay.
With toast.
With toast.
Going to be good. Cheap eating's what I'm all about. Divorced, 2 kids, paid child support, and am unemployed. So, cheap eating is good stuff.
No.
I'll get back with you guys here in a second. All right, I got my butter melted in the pan here. I'm gonna pour in the rice. Of course, you know rice-a-roni. All you gotta do is brown it. Make sure all the
Is that rice hard?
cover in the butter.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that rice hard?
Turn the heat back up so we can brown it. You're gonna brown your rice.
Ganji, is that right?
Get back with you. All right, we browned our rice. It calls for 2.5 cups of hot water. I'll just use 2. I don't like it that moist.
Oh wow.
Pour that in.
Okay. Now it's moist.
Mix it around just a little bit. Get our seasoning packet.
Has anybody ever browned the rice before boiling it?
Throw that goodness in there.
Okay.
Cheap eating, that's what it's all about. Alrighty. Bring this up to a boil. I know this don't look great to a lot of you extravagant cookers out there, but
Really, Ganji?
some of us have to
Okay.
eat cheap.
New
which
to
I
me.
don't mind. Alright, it's coming to a boil right now. Can you see that? Alright, now we'll turn it down to between medium and low. Throw a top on here. In about 20 minutes that'll be done. And I'll get back with you.
All right.
Alright guys, it's been about 17, 18 minutes.
I'm gonna try browning
As you
rice.
can see, the rice is finished. Boy, it looks good. It smells good.
Oh, deer tongue,
So
huh?
we're going to take him off the heat. Over here. Cover him back up. Next, I'm going to put the... Let's move this pan out of the way somewhere. I'm going to put the pot with the oil in it
This is one of his oldest ones.
and crank
Oh.
him up on high just for a few minutes.
Oh, he's gonna
you see
fry him.
Let's see.
Okay.
Right, I think that looks all right. And be right back.
Oh, you like the deer
Hey
tongue?
guys, the
Okay.
oil's getting hot enough now, so
I
I'm
don't know if
starting
I have
to put in
anything
some
with deer
onion
tongue.
rings.
He's actually frying those frozen onion
Because
rings.
I got all that rice cooked
I
up.
thought you just stuck them in the oven.
So let's put in about, let's put in about 5. That's plenty.
Aren't they already fried? No? Maybe?
They'll sink to the bottom while they're, still frozen.
Okay.
Get my whisk around here.
I mean, he's gonna look. He's going poor man's food, but he's gonna enjoy it.
Float to the top, and they'll be good and crispy brown. And I'll show you what they look like when they're finished. All right, it's only been a couple minutes. They're just about done. Of course, I only got about 5 or 6 in there, so it don't take very long. So we're gonna pull these on out. First of all, let's turn the heat
I
on.
hope he's got the baking soda right next to that.
Pull these on out of here. Look how brown, crispy that is.
There it is.
Put them in a bowl with paper towels. You can drain the oil off of them, or the Earl. Drain the Earl off of them.
Okay. That's one heck of a pot.
Take the
Fry
pot
them.
off the heat.
Okay. Grab it. Well, I guess you can't put the handle. Still, those things don't they get hot? They get hot.
You guys see that? Crispy onion ring.
Road King.
All right. I'll be back with the next step in a few minutes.
You don't want to get mixed up with a guy like me.
All right. Let's see if I can get that in the frame. There we go. The next step is just get your ham, whatever kind of ham you like. Me, I just like the regular old little chopped ham. Cheap.
Yep. Grew up on that.
Cut it in half because the slices are a little big. Add a little bit of oil. Not very much. Don't take
I feel
much.
like I like his drunk cooking videos better.
Put it in the pan, skillet, whatever you want to call it.
Are you
Move it all around. There we go.
okay?
Now we're going to cook this up just for a few minutes. It won't take very long.
Okay.
And I'll show you by putting the cheese on top of it. Be back in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Frying up good. Going to be good. In the meantime, while it's frying, I've got me some toast in the toaster.
Got the
Well, it makes
toast.
a big difference. I love toast on hot ham and cheese sandwiches.
I like toast.
Go back over to the ham now. It's not quite finished yet.
Beans on toast.
All right, guys, I'm back. The telephone rings, so the ham kind of got out of hand. It looks good. You just want to arrange all your little pieces into a thick little patty here. Kind of like that.
Okay.
Now get your piece of cheese. Just lay it on top like that. Get a cover, any cover. I'm going to use the big cover off the rice just because it's heavy. Just cover it like that. Your cheese will melt.
Cheese will melt.
Voila! You'll have a hot ham and cheese sandwich.
Voila!
I'll show you in a minute. See ya.
Voila!
All right.
Has anybody heard that?
Guys and gals. So here is a very cheap meal. You don't have to spend a lot of money on. If you're like me, you'd rather spend money on guns and ammo besides eating. Hot ham and cheese sandwich.
Yep.
Rice. Onion rings for under $3. About
This
$3, maybe $2.75, and that's a hell of a meal. I'm going to enjoy this here in a few minutes. Take care, guys. Shoot straight and be safe. Thanks for watching A Poor Man's Meal. See you, everybody.
Funny guy. He's a guy is a riot. The guy is absolutely a riot. Cracks me up all the time. Always one of my favorite guys is guys to watch. Always cracks me up every time I watch it. I don't know. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know what to say after. I mean, that was one of his like very first videos he did. So I find that hilarious. That's, to me, that tickles me pink every single time. So yeah, so deer tongue blend. Did anybody have any recommendations for Matthew about deer tongue blends? I like me some square bread there, Donald. I mean, Donald, I'd go to Rudy's in Texas and I'd get some Wonder Bread. They just bring it on out. Gazzies? Did I misspeak? Oh, yeah, Guyses. Yeah, my bad. Not much. No, I'm just I am sipping on a Creature Comfort Tropicalia. Hey, yeah, you like that? What's that when you take the bread and you take a cup, you get the center, and then you put the bread down and then an egg in it? What is that called? Is that called egg in a basket or something? I don't remember. At least it ain't White Claw. I mean, look. I drink some White Claw seltzers. Eggs in a basket. Ganji's got it. Toad in a hole. Is that true? Eggs in frame. Apparently we have a lot of different names for it. Egg in the hole. I have never seen so many different takes on this one dish. I saw Road King, like I said, going to Rudy's. Some of the best convenience store barbecue I've ever seen. Gas station barbecue, whatever you want to call it. A waste of bread. Oh, crooner. There's one, Patrick. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about deer tongue. I wonder if we have any. Let's check out tobacco reviews. Let's do a search. And there we go. Tobaccos. Deer. Nope, that ain't it. Let's see if we can show more fields. Contents. No contents. Ah, deer tongue. There it is. Let's see what all has deer tongue. We'll go by most reviews. All right, so Cornell Deal's Crooner that was mentioned. Gentleman Caller. Cornell Deal's New Market. Cornell Deal's Engine. Trinidad. Four Noggins Moho. John Patton Golden Nugget Mixture. I think I saw that. Somewhere the other day. Four Noggins Imagine. Cornell Deal's Bag Piper. Fader's Old Mike. Stanwell Extra Mile. Strauss Tobacco Queen City. Doesn't seem like much. Yeah, there's really not that much. Unless somebody else knows. Nope. That ain't there, Donald. Careful. Deer tongue can ghost a pipe. Ooh. What exactly is deer tongue? Is it like, I mean, I'm guessing it's just an essence. Okay, so it's a plant. People use the dried leaf to make medicine. Despite serious safety concerns, people take deer tongue for malaria. In manufacturing, deer tongue extracts are used to flavor tobacco as a fragrance in cosmetic and soaps and as a fixative in some products. Okay. Fixative? Fixative? I don't want anybody thinking that I've been drinking too much over here. Uh-oh. I mean, then that's what you got to have to smoke it. If that's what it is, that's what you got to have. Has a vanilla flavor. Okay. It's a weed. Matthew, I hadn't heard of those blends either, but I pulled up the tobaccoreviews.com. I'll do that sometimes if I see a component or something that I'm curious of. And yeah, an herbal kind of taste. I can see that. I wonder if that's, I don't know if it's herbal taste. Mine's more like a floral kind of taste in the Germain's medium flake. It's very floral. Ghosted a cob. Wow. Where's that guy been? I mean, everybody needs a Bings, don't they? Or at least, you know. I gotta figure out what I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna break this really, really nice. This was from Mike from Briar Blues for the auction. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna break this J Mouton pipe in. I mean, it's just so it's had nothing. You know, it's as rare, it's as raw as it gets, but what a pretty pipe. I need to figure out what I'm going to break that in with. I just have not decided. Yeah, I like Haunted Bookshop. Margate, Dorchester. Do I want to make it English? Because I mean, the other is my, you know, the Cherrywood is from Phil Rivera's, the Stonehaven. Black, great. I love that pipe, Patrick. I like it so much that I haven't smoked it yet because I'm trying to decide what the heck to put in it, and I haven't decided yet. And it's like eating me up. Decisions. The wife says. I think I saw that, Chip. How do you? I mean, I still haven't figured out Instagram very well. I got to figure out how to post things. Is it easier to post a link or just post a video? I don't know. Scudo. Yeah, Scudo's a good one. J Mouton does great work. I love his charity too. It's got a good charity and everything. I think I'm out on this sucker. Or sure if I got. Burning the crap out of myself. I got a little bit. The pipe is from Louisiana, so Voodoo Queen would work. Interesting. Oh, bacon old fashioned. Donald, you know to say, you know all the wrong things to say to me. I can't just I mean, I've got to get at least like some kind of like, what is it? A Costello of some sort, a K-Rock or what, C-Rock or Woody or whatever it is to put bacon old fashioned in. I mean, so I'm sorry, Jay Mouton, but I need it's at least got to be $1,000 pipe that gets broken in with bacon old fashioned. The Jackalope. Briarworks has a new tobacco. It's called Cherry Cobbler. I saw that, Todd. A C-Rock or 4K Costello. That's exactly right, Patrick. That deserves to be broken in with bacon old fashioned. Or some Largo. Some Mar-a-Lago. Or both. One of the two. Any and all and above, all any will work, any will do, I guess. We'll do something. Oh, I can't believe it's Thursday already. So we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. Probably gonna have some more jokes. Derek's gonna be here. Lloyd's gonna show stuff. We're gonna do things. We're gonna have fun. Birth year Dunhill. I mean, that could work. Hey Matthew, I'm older than you. Are my buttons working?
Now the minute it looks like there's gonna be trouble, we got to nip it.
All correct, indeed. All true. All correct. But yeah, check us out tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun, and this is where we'll go live. We'll probably do a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday show. Gives me a bit of a break, Lets me just relax for a bit. See, that wasn't so painful. Y'all like that artwork that I did? You see how much time I put into that artwork? That's for you guys. All that artwork. Just remember that CDC stands for Center for Disinformation Control and Propaganda. Y'all be good out there. And we will see y'all later. Don't forget, if you got any messages or you want anybody to get a shout out, go check the message board. Either thumbs them up or do a message in one of the lives, and whoever gets the most thumbs up gets 110s on Friday and gets a shout out.